doing our annual CRP burn. We have approximately 50 acres of CRP that we burn every year, and that just allows the grass to grow back, kind of get rid of, hopefully, most of the weeds that are in there. We're a little bit late on doing it this year, but it was a nice cold night and we have lots of help, so we are getting it done, and I think the boys are having a lot of fun. So we've been doing these controlled burns on our farm for over 20 years now, and so the boys and Ella too has just all grown up doing this every year, so we kind of have a pretty good grasp as far as what we do and what, you know, where we need that wind direction coming from. We always start with a back burn, so having the pathways around the outside is nice because, you know, it's kind of a barrier so it doesn't jump over into the timber and all the leaves that are underneath there. Some controlled burns will do like forest burns. The goal is to not burn inside our timber area. We just need to burn that CRP that's out in the center. So it is, like I said, approximately 50 acres of CRP grass. And some years it burns better than others. A lot of times the goldenrod will get in there and it's real stemmy, and that doesn't burn great. Last year's burn went really good because we had a lot of heavy snowfall, so that pushed that grass down and packed it in. It really burnt really well. So this year it's, you know, it's not wonderful, and we'll have to go probably back through and mow it for sure, but it's still better than what it was, and burning it really does help it. It comes back so nice and green, and I always love that part of it. We do try to do it in sections as well, which helps kind of just slow the process down, and everybody kind of knows what's going on and what part we're working on. You can see that we have multiple four-wheelers and side-by-sides, and then a couple, I think three of them had water tanks in them. So after they do, you know, start the burn, whether it's the back burn or the forward burn, they would be available with those water tanks just to drive around and make sure there was no areas that were kind of going outside of the boundaries that we were wanting it to stop at. And typically in the past, we've, you know, used rakes to either spread the fire where we want it or to put it out. And honestly, it burned so slow this year that we didn't even have to use it. And then, you know, we had multiple people show up to help. So that was great. And as you can tell, they were having a lot of fun. And as the night went on, they got a little bit more ornery. And I did, of course, have to gather everyone up for a big group photo because, you know, that's super important to me. And one of the boys had their drone there. So that was kind of cool to play with, and maybe something that we'll look at purchasing in the future for us to have here on our farm too. So we did end up with a little bit of downtime just because we didn't want to leave this portion still kind of burning pretty good and go over and start the other side until this was kind of, you know, dying down just a little bit. So there was a lot of bullshit and time happening, and everyone enjoyed it. It was a beautiful night, gave us a little bit of glimpse of summer, and we're all ready for that warmer weather, I think. So once that was, you know, kind of under control just a little bit more, we headed down through our timber and across. There's just a small section up there that we needed to do, and so it wasn't going to take very long, but we were all ready to have it done and then head back to the house for supper. So Before we know it, the green grass will be popping through that black charred ground, and then we'll be out searching for monarch caterpillars on the milkweed. We hope you enjoyed the video of our annual CRP burn, and we'd love if you hit that like and subscribe button so you can follow along as we document life on our little farm.